Hello, my Aries warriors. Thank you so much for joining me for your career, money, financial abundance reading. This is going to span over a couple of months, actually. I could really feel, well, actually, every single reading is timeless, so that's out of the way. But I really feel if we need timing, and to be honest with you, you know why we have time? Because there is no past, there's no future, there's only now, right? Okay, so the reason we have time is to track our progress in life, right? So September, October, November energies, whenever you watch this is the best time. So this could be any time of, well, of the year. My dear Aries warriors, their spirit, what messages do you have for my dear Aries warriors regarding their career, money, financial abundance, business success, and kicking ass and being happy? What do they need to know? It's coming up for them. What has been and what is moving forward. This is your foundational energy. So you're focusing on money. That's awesome. That's awesome. With the Ten of Pentacles, this could be family. The Ten of Pentacles means that you may have just, you may have reached the end of a cycle in your career or a particular industry or a particular job. I feel here with the Seven of Cups that you've realized that you have a lot of different options out there. You've probably opened yourself up, as Aries does, because you guys are so talented, to the various options that you have. You may have increased your skill set, gotten to school, maybe. What is with the lighting here? Anyway, you're kind of, you're consulting your higher self, actually, here with the Seven of Cups, and you realize that, you've just probably opened a door of different ways of looking at what you want to do in your life. I think there's a lot of things you've been wanting to do, but you've been kind of maybe hesitating with Seven of Cups here, but you definitely are looking at your options now, because you may have decided, I really want a new beginning. I'm ready for a new job, a new career. Maybe you're moving here with the Four of Wands, getting married. Four of Wands also means you want more security, and I think maybe in your current position, Aries, or current job or career, business, whatever it may be for you, or even in your job search, you may be deciding to take a different direction in your life that will create more abundance and more stability for you. Perhaps you are looking for a job or a career or business that's going to be more stable. So I think you're looking up. I think you're looking for something that's more exciting for you, or even more stable, because I think you are ready to leave kind of the past behind, or past options, or the way things used to be. But you definitely want more prosperity, which is perfect with the Magician and the Tower card. I feel here, you've decided, because you looked at your different options, Aries, I feel that you are manifesting more and more of what you want rather than what you don't want. But you're also feeling like, you know what? I've come to the end of this industry or end of this cycle in my life. And the Tower card says, yes, you have. The things are about to change. And that's great. Let's see what the outcome is. Let me go ahead and pull this together. And the Four of Swords. Okay, so Aries, you've probably come to realize that you want to move on to a different career, different direction, different purpose, different intentions. Perhaps your life has changed drastically, and you are ready to embark on something new. And as you're trying to manifest something, the Tower comes in and changes your direction altogether. I feel that you've had great success in the past, but now you want to move forward with something else, perhaps looking for a new job, looking for ways to earn money and make money have been difficult. And the Four of Swords means that you are going to take some time out, maybe doing some meditation. Perhaps the Four of Swords is maybe you're healing from an illness, or maybe things have just slowed down so much after the Tower card. A lot of times the Tower card can mean, with the Four of Wands, Four of Swords is you're having to rebuild a new foundation in your career, something that is more stable for you, but also something that you feel you have more control over in regards to the kind of money you make, and being able to build your prosperity with this particular opportunities. I feel like with the Four of Swords, you may be feeling a little bit, I just need to take a rest here. because something may have changed so drastically, whether it's you lost a job, lost a business, maybe something came in and you realize that whatever you've been doing is no longer sustainable or scalable, and you're having to review everything and review what your options are next. I think there was a bit of confusion at first, but I do think that you are coming into more clarity soon here. So let's go ahead and let's clarify the Tower card. Why is the Tower card here for my dear Aries? The Tower card. So it has been an emotional time for you, Aries. I feel with the Queen of Cups, this could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It doesn't matter what sign. I feel that you have gone through some emotional upheaval. I mean, it's very emotional when something comes in and then knocks you off of your path that you've created and you finally decided, and now something has changed so drastically that your emotions have kind of been, you know, it's almost like, as you can see, this beautiful woman has all of these, the leaves and the wind, and things are just kind of swirling around her right now. And on an emotional level, that may be what you're going through right now in regards to this Tower card moment, where things were stable and then things just got pushed off to a different direction than what you expected. So that's why with the Five of Pentacles, you're kind of feeling like on an emotional level, with this big change, whatever this big change was for you, could be emotional, could be in your relationships, could be in, you know, your business. Maybe it didn't do as well as you thought, or maybe a product or an idea, but something totally had to be moved out of your way in order for you to rebuild. So right now you are rebuilding. You're feeling kind of like, well, what do I do now? Am I, you know, can I ask for help? Is there anybody out there that can help me? Am I going to come out of this better and stronger than before? The Five of Pentacles, of course, number 5 is always a challenging energy, to where this change you're going through, this disruption in your life, is going to take you to to your better path. That's what the Tower card does, where the Tower comes in and says, well, you may have an unexpected expense. You may encounter a job change. Maybe they changed a job on you. But whatever this may be, it is a time where you're kind of coming back into alignment with your emotions. You're going to be building your new financial perspective and prosperity. Right now, you're not quite sure which way you're going to go yet. You do have a lot of confidence though. I feel your confidence here. It's just right now you're kind of in between. There will be an opportunity coming in for you, my dear Aries, and it makes a lot of sense with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is new, very positive news coming in regarding opportunities, regarding something exciting, something that you're very passionate about. Now, this also could be you feeling, you know, maybe you have children, maybe you have fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, or a fellow Aries, or a Leo child that you know, of course, you're worried about, especially if there's been a big change in your finances, in your career, and you're trying to get things together. But at the same time, the Page of Wands is really, if you're looking for a job and you're kind of choosing different positions, or maybe you're not getting the responses you want, and good news is going to be coming in here. And once again, you got a Knight of Cups. So it's really a part of you taking action on your intuitive nudges here, especially with this big change. This is going to help you kind of get more balanced in your life with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups could be a water sign. That would be a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancerian. But I do feel here a lot of this has to do with new, fresh ideas, looking past where you are to where you want to go, and you really allowing yourself to release the disruption in your emotional state, so that you can have this new fresh beginning here with a new job, a new career, or a new outlook on what you want to create next. And then, of course, the King of Cups, hubba hubba. The King of Cups is a water sign, male or female, because this is a general reading. So this could be somebody that reaches out with an opportunity that you really enjoy, and then this is you maybe even being it's almost like being inspired by somebody. So I feel like the King and the Queen of Cups are here, so you probably have water in your chart, Aries, because right now on an emotional level you are learning how you're feeling. You're learning what you want to do. You're learning what your next emotional how to get back into emotional alignment with yourself because of this disruption. Now, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups does show here a potential love relationship. This is like a almost like a perfect love between two water signs, but I do feel that there is going to be a connection coming in here, whether it's somebody at work or whether it's somebody that's also that's been in the same company, that's going through the same growth curve as you, and you two could really hit it off or maybe even support each other at this time. You are definitely not alone, because I do see a lot of these court cards, but just know that if you've gone through a huge upheaval in your career or in your money, things are going to come back into fruition, and your emotions are going to come and get more balanced, and you're going to realize, okay, let's recoup and let's review what's going on here, because the change came in fast and furious, and then you're going to settle down a little bit, and then you'll be able to maybe even talk to somebody that's been through it or is going through it at the same time, and this could turn into a love relationship if you're currently single. Now, the Ten of Wands is, you're going to start realizing that this Tower card and the pressure put on you, the emotional distress, and then the feeling that, with the Five of Pentacles, this is also feeling that I don't have enough money. What am I going to do about money? I'm out in the cold. I'm going to be homeless, that kind of feeling. But you know that that's not going to happen, because Aries, you have so many capabilities that you're going to start releasing all of that pressure. You're going to release the lack mentality. You're going to release the heavy burdens that you put on yourself, because Aries, you're very capable, and at the same time, you're probably the only one that can get things done. So a lot of times you pressure yourself. So it's time to release those pressures. It's time to release the stress of where you're at right now, so you can really focus on where you want to go, where you're at right now, and accept where you're at. Accept that there's a big change in your life. You can ease up on yourself, because you're an Aries, and no matter what happens, you're always going to come out on top. That's what Aries does. And so that's the mindset. Okay, this is where I'm at. That's okay. Where do I want to go? And I think this is going to come into fruition here, where you're going to drop the burdens that are going to keep you down. You're not going to let anything keep you down. That's why it's a 10. You're done with this energy. You're done feeling bad about it. You're done pressuring yourself. You're done beating yourself up. You're done being angry. At some point over the next couple of months, this can happen, but you're going to stand up again. Okay? Always stand up again. So, dear Spirit, tell us more about what's going on here. This was the outcome here with the magician card. Tell us about the magician card. Where's the magician card here? Magician card and the hermit. Very powerful, guys. All right, so whatever had happened here, something had to change, because somebody was bullshitting, somebody was lying, somebody was cheating. And I feel here, because this is a career and money reading, that this happened because it is time for you to really take control over your life. And I'm not saying that you don't take control over your life already, because you absolutely do. It's just that there's something here with the Hermit card and the Magician card that are empowering you to really go within, so you can move forward with these changes here and thrive because of these changes. Because the Tower card comes in not to piss you off or upset you. The Tower card, change, you can't help it. It's not your fault, but it had to happen to get you on the right path. So this is you going, oh shit, okay, I have more control over this than I thought. I'm going to drop the mundane, and I'm going to go within and really realize what's the spiritual growth that I'm going through because of this situation. How do I take control over it? Because the Hermit is somebody who's very, very wise, a teacher, somebody that listens to their own. It's like you dance to your own drum, and you being guided by this intuitive nudge that says, hey, I'm meant to do something bigger than before. I'm meant to take control over my manifestation. So what should I focus on? And that the lie that's coming up here, it really feels like as you look within, then you're going to realize that maybe you have been keeping yourself back, or maybe it is time for you to break out of your comfort zone. But the truth has come out to where you're going, wow, okay, now I have to look at the next choice or the next path, because I'm no longer on this old path. I have to find a new path. And that's where you go, damn, that's really kind of cool. I'm I'm now reviewing a path that I've been wanting to do for a long time, which is why you've been looking at options. And now it's time for you to execute it. And you finally take out your lamp and you go, okay, I'm going down the path that I know I'm meant to go down. And it's going to be out of my comfort zone, but I know I can manifest. I can focus on what I want. And this is you being led by your own light, your own wisdom, and your own courage. And it's not so much if everybody agrees with you. It's just the fact that you are now releasing yourself by telling yourself the truth so that you can build this new life, this new career, this new business that you've always wanted. And I do feel that it also includes you. Okay. There's got to be love here, guys. And I know you're not here for a love reading because I have a channel for love reading. And that's, of course, as you know, Soul Warrior Love, Tarot Scopes and Advice. And the Lover's card is, there's got to be love, because if you got the King and Queen of Cups, which is all about love, expression, enjoying what you do, loving what you do, I think that this Tower card came in, or life came in, knocked you off of your path so that you can actually be in a place where your heart does open to the right soulmate, if that's what you are available for. Okay, not everybody's available and single, okay? But this also could be a time where you could be knocked off a path that's been keeping you from expanding love with the person you're with. So whatever that might be, only because here we have another spiritual card. It's the Lover's card. And here, you almost kind of realize, I deserve love. I want love. I don't only want money. I also want to be, I want connection. I want connection with myself. I want to remember who I am. I want to enjoy life. It's all work and no play. I mean, that's something that you want to change. So I do feel here with the Lover's card, Spirit saying, hey, it's okay to make new choices, because now you have, you're free to do whatever you want and follow your heart. Make that decision. The Lover's card can mean, yes, love cause coming in and stuff like that. And so Spirit's kind of saying, let's do both. Let's expand your love and expand your bank account. Let's look at this Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is, as you go through all these adjustments, spiritual growth, finding out what your priorities are, I think that your mind needs to take a rest. I think you are going to be healing from some of the toxic energy of this Tower card, and you're going to start changing your mind. I think you're going to come out on top with a new truth, and begin again. So let's talk about what's going on in your mind, other than all this other stuff going on. Yeah, the Eight of Swords does mean, as you can see, these Four of Swords and Eight of Swords, you can see that they're exhausted. And as you know, when we think too much, we get exhausted because our brain uses a lot of energy. That's why we could sit at our desk for 12 hours a day, thinking, not really moving our body all that much, and still be exhausted. So I feel like, my dear Aries, because you are a brilliant thinker, you are thinking a lot, but the Eight of Swords is a moment where, okay, let's make sure you're focusing on I can, I will, I am. Because the Eight of Swords is a moment of, what did I do wrong? I'm never going to do anything that great again, or that kind of energy. So release yourself from feeling that energy of not good enough, because you definitely are. Because this new beginning is coming. So that means what's on your mind right now is releasing yourself from some of those energies of beating yourself up. And then the Ace of Pentacles is, okay, I'm going to stop beating myself up. I'm going to stop pressuring myself. I'm going to start really going, this is a new beginning, and it's an opportunity, which is a much better attitude. But you're also having to heal from this big change that came in, and, gaining some support from those around you, or those that care about you, or other people who may have been understanding. And know that this Ace of Pentacles is a new job, a new business, a new career, and a new mindset that's going to take you to the Ten of Pentacles, which you've reached before. And this is the new beginning that you've been wanting. And that's why the universe came in and said, hey, this is how we're going to do it. That's how I'm going to get you to your Ace of Pentacles. That's how I'm going to get you started with this new beginning that you've been wanting. And so Spirit's kind of going, you asked for it, and here it is. Now it's time for you to know that this is a positive change. It's a positive opportunity for you to move forward with a new beginning that you've been wanting. Okay, so I'm not saying that you're to blame, because there's no blame here. This is like almost like fantastic. Why? Because you're leveling up here with a new mindset, a new way of doing things, a new way of believing yourself, and you're not going to get yourself burnt out doing something that you hate doing, which is why you wanted to have a new beginning. Okay, and you actually want to be happy at the same time, and you might even want to have time for love, or expand the love you have, or meet somebody new. And the Lover's card is here, so as you evolve and you release yourself, this might be you may be burning yourself at the job or career you've been at, and that's why you want a job or career that's more stable, that makes you happy, that you can enjoy. So yeah, life came around and gave you what you wanted, your new beginning. So it's actually a good thing. So think of it as a good thing if this is your new beginning. And you may just decide, you know what, I'm going to finally launch that. I'm going to finally go after that job. I'm going to ask that for that promotion. And you're going to release yourself from self-sabotage. You're not going to sabotage yourself anymore. You're going to actually take action. So this is really quite powerful. Let's talk about money. I know I'm going a little long here, guys. Little Aries, my Aries, money, money, money. It's coming up for my dear Aries regarding money. Strength card, 3 of Swords, Temperance. Okay, so it does look like, as you know, big changes in our life. Give us some time to start getting balanced again, getting back into a new rhythm of our life. We have this new beginning, a new way of doing things, where we were thrown for a loop to a new beginning. So when it comes to money, some of what you're thinking and feeling after this big change is the 3 of Swords, where when it comes to money, you're in fear, you're in pain. The 3 of Swords is, now that I don't have this, 10 of Pentacles energy, and I have this new beginning, and, I have this emotional upheaval. When you think about money, you're kind of in fear, which makes sense, right? This is something new and not necessarily something that you've not necessarily the way you would have wanted to happen, but it happened. But you're going to realize, okay, I get it now. I know that it happened because I'm meant to do more, and I'm strong enough to move forward and still become prosperous. So when it comes to money, you are going to come into alignment with, I'm still worthy of prosperity. No matter what my circumstances are, when it comes to money, I'm going to continue manifesting and building my prosperity. So with this big change, you are going to have a new job, a new career, a new business. But at the same time, pulling in the money is going to start happening as you start building and embracing this new beginning and taking action on this new job, career, or idea. Okay, I say new, but it also could be an expansion of the old. The Hierophant and being committed to it. The Hierophant does symbolize that this is a long-term commitment, guys, and that's why this is an Ace of Pentacles, where this is going to probably be that career move that is going to be for either the next 12 years. So it's almost that commitment energy of the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant could also mean you may have just gotten a divorce and you just came into money. You may have just got released from a job, and now you are a spiritual teacher. I mean, there's a lot of options here, and you decide to be a coach, or you decide to be a tarot reader, but the Hierophant is symbolizing your commitment to your life purpose on a spiritual level, but also being a teacher. So, a lot of great changes. Let me do one more spread for you guys. I know this is kind of like, where's she going with this? There's a lot going on within you. And it's not only about outside of you, because outside of you is what happens from whatever's going on inside of you, which is why I talk about the inside of us, right? So dear Spirit, what does Aries need to know? What's coming up from? What's the most important message? What's the most important advice? Holy crap. Okay, guys, I'm just going to have to take all of these, so hang in there with me. And if it's taking too long, go ahead and click off. I understand. The 7 of Swords came up again, so I want you guys to be aware of your truth. Know what your truth is, because it's new. You have a new truth now. There's been people around you, quite possibly, who have not been supporting you in your endeavors, who may not understand how incredible you are, that may be backstabbing or lying or trying to trip you up or whatever this is. But the Seven of Swords here, and having it twice, it does mean be truthful with yourself, be on your path that is true to you, know who you are. Other things are, there could be other people around you that may be trying to knock you off your path. They may be lying, cheating, or stealing. Get away from them as quick as possible. You do not need them in your life. The Ten of Cups, happiness, joy, fulfillment. This is where you're heading, and I could feel that with this new beginning. Where you were at over here, you would not have been able to gain the prosperity and happiness or the marriage or the commitment or the love that you've wanted. That's why you're on this new path. You go from a 10, which is the end of a cycle with your career and money, to a new beginning of new prosperity, new opportunity. And the happiness card here is you are heading this way to accomplish exactly what you want to accomplish, because you're taking that leap of faith. You believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. And I think that the path of being in joy is really going to help a lot. I'm sorry about the light. I didn't realize the light was all that. Blah. So just know, take a leap of faith, man. You've got this new opportunity, and you know what? Since you were knocked off your path anyway, you wanted this new opportunity. Here it is. Now it's time to look at it as a new opportunity rather than the loss of something, because now you are not losing something. What you are doing is you are finding you for who you are now. Okay? That's why you're on this new beautiful path of discovery and having fun, and you're hanging out with the lassie, and being honest and being committed to your new endeavor, your new life. Ten of Wands, once again, getting rid of those people that have been blaming you for their issues. You are not to blame for their issues. You are not to carry their responsibilities. They need to carry their own. This is you releasing yourself from being in a career mode that has been burning you out, and you are done with it. You are done with this old career, and now you're moving on. And what's great is you're being released of having to try and keep things the same, because all you've ever wanted was change, and here it is. Now it's your opportunity to leave behind the old ways of doing things, and now creating a new life that is more in tune with you. With the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Ariel is do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career and artistic endeavors, working with the others in a cooperative manner. This is you working with people that you love working with. This energy of, people that have the same intentions, same heart, good heart, very loving, very caring individuals around you. This is what your new beginning is about. Cultivate that. Cultivate the energy of you and your expertise. Cultivate what you love to do. Cooperate with other people. It's almost like you guys collaborate together. So this is really a beautiful energy of you rebuilding or building a new career, and you coming out as the expert in your field by being happy and enjoying what you do. That's the three. Now, number 3 is also about creativity, self-expression. It's about authenticity and expansion. This is what you do with your work, because this is a career and money reading. So this is a really powerful energy. And of course, there you are. There you are, my dear Emperor. My dear Aries, the Emperor symbolizes Aries. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. The Emperor is very, very prosperous, very capable, very much a leader, very much taking stock of this new beginning. Even though your life has been changed, you are now taking this opportunity to say, okay, let's build a bigger and better life. Let's build a bigger and better bank account, and live in my integrity and expand and level up, because I have this new opportunity. And as the Emperor, you take it for what it's worth, right? And you help others do the same. So this is a really powerful outcome card here for you, because you're just doing you're leveling up, and you're releasing what's been holding you back, and you ain't going to turn back again, because you ain't going that way. So if it comes to money, and you just want to know about money, money is going to be good, but you're working towards that. You're working for it. Have a new understanding about this new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is a choice to think of new creative ways to build. Release yourself from beating yourself up. Release yourself from it's almost like it's like focusing on the new beginning rather than the end. And I think the end is also, you know, we have the 10 of Cups, you have the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the 10 of Wands. So there's lots of new beginnings here, guys. And I think this is your opportunity to really not only kick butt, but also to enter on a path that makes you truly happy. Truly, truly happy, Aries. And I think this is beautiful. So let me know if this resonates with you guys and how it resonates with you. I know there's a lot here, you know. I'm really excited about this because you guys are going through your another stepping stone. You're being moved out of one path onto a brand new path that you really love, and you're going to prosper because it's new, because it's what you're meant to do. All right, guys, I love you. I believe in you, and I will talk to you later. Namaste, dear one. Namaste.